Welcome to 30-Second Chances, where we ask deep, contemplative questions and provide far too little time to formulate thoughtful, reflective answers. My guest today is live sound engineer and doer of things, Eric Friedlander. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? I'm good. Thank you.
Good to see you. Okay, you know the dance, 30 seconds on the clock, and then on to the next question. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. We'll lead off with the traditional question number one. How would you describe your job to a 5-year-old?
Oh, man. It's funny. I watched one of your videos. I should have been prepared for this. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's how do I describe my job to a 5-year-old? People come to me asking for things to happen with sound. They want to be louder. They want to sound different. They want to be transported to another place, and I have to figure it out somehow. That's probably the best way to, yeah. Yeah, right. It's like, well, hey, that was under 30 seconds, though.
Next question. If you had a mini-me that was 12 inches tall, what tasks would you assign to him?
Oh, my gosh. Definitely need to improve my latte making. I could use coffee delivered. It's taking too much of my time. I'm addicted to the new espresso maker, and it's just like, I got to work. Someone else needs to make that. Definitely cleaning the wax off my surfboards, and I've been far too lazy about restringing all my guitars. So just sort of a constant cycle of getting all that done. Maybe clean the floor from time to time.
A little 12-inch dude is going to take a long time to clean the floor. I mean,
yeah, right. Hey, man, I'm in LA. It's a small apartment.
Next question. What's the weirdest thing you believed as a small child?
Holy crap. I mean, obviously that there was weird stuff under the bed, and that, like, you know, that whole thing, like if you get out and you touch the floor, you're done for, right? I probably hung on to that for a bit too long in life. I don't know if I should admit that, but I mean, that was all because later you're just like, why did I ever think this was real? But at the time, it's like, if I touch the floor, it's over. The thing will get to me. So that was probably one of the weirder things I believed for far too long.
Kind of scary right there, man.
Right. And look, and here I am today. Everything totally normal and well adjusted.
You're in the music industry. Come on.
Right. I know I'm doing this. Like, what does that say about us?
Exactly. Well, and that leads to our next question. What's the strangest thing you've ever done for money?
Oh, man. Other than like live sound.
Yeah, that's not strange. Well, it is. But
it is. Well, honest. I mean, you know, I would say live sound. I mean, you know, you're standing out there in the middle of an intersection in the snow, taxis driving by, you're trying to plug in a PA system. And you're like, I'm doing this for money. Like, okay, like I'm fully clothed. Like there's other things I could be doing for money, but like, it is odd from time to time. Like you're standing out there in the rain, or you're like out in some random field somewhere, and you're like, right.
Next question. You've just had a huge blowout with your significant other. What's the first recording you put on and why?
Oh, great question. Honestly, it's for me, it's very much like in what season I'm in, and it rotates. I mean, I look at some stuff I used to listen to in the previous years, and it just changes by seasons. Right now, it would be Jason Isbell live at the Ryman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that for you or for your significant other?
Oh, that's for me. If we're, yeah, that's for me. I need to get my head straight.
Next question. What would 15-year-old you be most and least impressed with about present day you?
Oh, interesting. Most impressed? Probably not much. I was a bit of a cynic. Least impressed, probably everything. Probably least impressed by the number of guitars I own. When I was 15, I thought I have one guitar. Why would I ever need anything else? And now I know. I think, yeah, well, I did, but I think 15-year-old me was like, dude, you know, WTF, man, you only needed that one. I know, right? But 15, you said 15-year-old me, man. That was my convictions. Hand to God. I thought I needed one guitar. I thought I needed one guitar.
Okay. Next question. The Eric Friedlander action figure has just been released. What two must-have accessories are bundled with it?
Where do you come up with this stuff? Man, definitely some sort of surfboard accessory, because that's how I spend most of my mornings. And then honestly, I mean, as of the years have progressed, coffee. I'm a well caffeinated individual. Yeah, I suppose I could tell them something funny, but I'm a very pragmatic cat, man. It's just I got to surf. I got to get coffee and the occasional breakfast burrito, and I'm good for, a week.
Damn.
Right? Simple cat most days.
Okay, next question. If you could have one pointless and or semi-useless superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh, man. I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I could probably think about 20 when I'm sitting in traffic and need them, but
like Traffic Man, right?
Traffic Man. I mean, that would definitely help. I mean, just I got nothing. I would have no I would really be a boring superhero.
You just made me think of one. I mean, it would be great to just be like Google Earth dude.
Oh, yeah, right?
Be able to like have a drone kind of thing,
Look and go. Yeah, exactly. No, that's a good point. Man, I didn't do well in that one.
No, you didn't. And actually, you didn't do well in any of it, but that's okay.
Hey, that's at least I'm staying in family,
I'm trying to encourage you here. Actually, trying to make you feel good about it.
Negative reinforcement. Exactly.
Yes. Okay. Next question. What skill, non-musical or non-technical, that you have that you never expected would come in handy in your current career actually has?
Oh man, dude. Dealing with artists, dealing with people who are really creative and now have no idea how to make anything actually happen. It's seriously, I keep ending up in these situations with these awesome creative people and they have this brilliant idea and they're like, but I don't know how to make any of it happen. I'm like, cool, got you. Right. And so I offer myself as a distillation service, which is crazy. I never thought that like helping other people figure out their ideas would be a revenue stream or fun, but here I am figuring out other people's shit. I mean,
I get it, man. The first time somebody asked me how to make their guitar sound more brown, that was like,
I haven't gotten that one. I've got, woof.
Oh, give it time. You will.
Right?
Okay, well, that concludes our questions. I'm now going to put 30 seconds more on the clock and allow you to either answer for me any question you wish I had asked you, ask me a question, shamelessly plug something, pontificate on life in general, or whatever you want to do with it. It's 30 seconds. It's all yours.
Oh, man. So... Man, I should ask you something.
Oh shit! I hate when that happens.
Yeah, no, this is good. I mean, because but I could fill up 30 seconds just trying to think of what to ask you. So, yeah, I may have to get back to you on that one. Well, I mean, so what's been some of your favorite ones so far? I mean, you're up to what, 70 something now?
I think actually, well, by the time this one airs, we'll be in the 90s.
Wow. Favorite one.
Yeah,
most interesting one.
Oh man, there are so many. There are,
and you only got 30 seconds. Like,
you know what? I will tell you. Sorry, time's up. No, I will tell you though that surprisingly, the people who I expected to be really, like just spot on hilarious,
right.
A lot of times they're kind of like, okay, but the people who go, it's like a lot of people I've asked, there's one guy I asked he has a reputation of being kind of, a little on the stodgy side,
I'm familiar.
Man, you throw like rando questions at people like this and they just open up, and sometimes the people you expect to be like completely lost,
right?
Man, they're like the funniest.
You never know what'll break loose up there.
That's
really cool. True. Yeah, no, I've watched some of them. I mean, they're great. I'm always curious on your perspective as you go through so many of them. I tried to prep a little bit, but in the moment, it's just like you got to let it ride.
It's true. And actually, that's one of the things I do is I keep a very long list of random questions.
Oh,
some
nice.
of them work very, very well, and so I do tend to use them more than others.
Right. But switch it up. Keep yourself, interested, if anything.
And to be honest, I mean, when we started this, it was right at the beginning of the shutdown.
Right.
So a lot of the questions were like, what have you done to compensate for the shutdown and stuff like that, and that got kind of old pretty quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Whereas,
no, I know exactly. Yeah.
I mean, now it's just kind of like, if you wore a 10-gallon hat, what would be under it? Things like that,
right. Now we're just getting old quickly. So, yeah.
That's always been the case, man.
Dude, I can't even imagine. I mean, time has flown by, man. I feel like I've known you forever, and it's only been, since we started, Zooming together a couple months ago. So,
it's true, man.
I dig it, man. I dig it.
Eric Friedlander, thank you for being my guest.
Dude, thank you for having me. That was fun. It was fun.